ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly.
Thank you so much for tuning in to The Last Word for Now. We talk about the stories that are rarely getting told in the Hampton Roads area. I'm your host, Denise Jackson, along with my co-host, Mr. David Squires and Mr. Will Levis. Actually, we're on location. Where are we, folks?
You Save Mini Mart
in the hood.
In Newport News.
Bad news.
Across the street from the Down and Gross Cultural Center.
We're always straightforward. We're in the hood. Someone else was in the hood with us earlier tonight, and that's Congressman Bobby Scott. And Mr. Levis, you spoke with him.
Yeah, we're here because he had a town hall on health care. He had a lot to say about how the event went, and he was very positive about it. So.
All right, let's hear what he had to say.
Well, it was conducted the way town hall meetings ought to be conducted. People were respectful to other ideas, whether they agreed or not. They were mumbling and grumbling, but it was controlled, so everybody had an opportunity to express themselves. And I think we heard good things about the bill, criticism of the bill, and I think it went the way it was supposed to go.
All right, now that we've heard from Congressman Bobby Scott, this is democracy, and Mr. Squires, the people got to voice their concerns, didn't they?
Right. Speaking of democracy, we heard from both sides tonight, and it wasn't the shouting matches like you see on TV. You know, the conservatives, as they call themselves, they made their points. The Democrats, the most disorganized organization, they made their points. But we talked to a lot of people afterward.
I think it was good on both sides. I think he had a very good meeting here tonight. We had some loud mouths, but it wasn't as bad as some of the other ones I've seen. I think everything here was so organized, it was really nice. It was really good.
Great points were made, and I think at the end of the day, everybody came out with something. You know, I heard the other side's argument and respected it, although I didn't agree with it, and they heard our side of the argument and respected it, although they didn't agree with it.
You know, these things are needed. Town meetings are needed, and I think more people need to come in to participate. We need bigger halls and have more input from the congressmen, from the people.
And I want to find out if in that bill, if any attention was paid to the cost of prescription drugs, and how would you control that?
Many people actually took up the issues that I was concerned about as well, and I just wish Congressman Scott will consider all factors and not just vote along party lines, because this affects everybody. And my big concern also is that he's not subject to this very bill that they're proposing. Congress has their own plan of health insurance, and they're not subject to what they're voting on for us to accept. And I think that that's something that a lot of people here are concerned about as well. If it's not good enough for them, why should it be good enough for us?
Well, I think he did give a lot of vital information. There are a lot of misconceptions, and I think he tried to, to share with the people so that they will understand exactly what's in the bill. And I think he made a valid point when he said a lot of people try to read this online, and you can't really read this online and figure it out. So I think they should depend on him. That's why he was elected, to do this job.
So you heard a lot of opinions on this particular topic. It's definitely a hot one, and we'll definitely stay on it.
Yeah, we had to see how it's going to pan out.
Yeah, at least both sides were heard. They made their points, some good points.
That's right, but right now, that's the last word.
For now.